Hi y'all, my name's Jennifer. I don't usually show my face on here, but it's time to, so I need to make a video about something my husband and I are going through. As some of you all may know, our home burned down on March the 6th of this year. We lost everything we own. We lost 5 of our dogs and 3 of our cats, which was the biggest loss. I'm not going to go into that right now. You can check the other videos if you want to see. However, when we got our insurance money, we decided to buy a manufactured home. We did this for multiple reasons. We looked into stick-built homes, and the completion time was just going to take too long. We needed some sense of home and stability. My husband's a disabled veteran. It's very important that we have stability. Also, with the fact that going with a manufactured home, we could pay it off and not have a mortgage. So that's what we chose to do. When we did this, we decided to go with Yurezz Homes in Statesboro, Georgia. We purchased a home from them. We took all of our insurance money and paid cash. We paid the down payment on May 5th and paid the remainder on May 8th via cashier's check. We were told the home would be installed the first week of June. When this did not happen, I began making phone calls, and they then came out to do the dirt pad and the footers. The county came out, and for whatever reason, because of the rain, the dirt pad did not pass the inspection. So I called to follow up. The girls at Yurezz were great. Let me start by saying the regional manager and the girls that I were dealing with were absolutely amazing, and I have nothing against them. They always responded to me right away. I began not receiving responses to my text messages, so I started doing some digging on the internet, where I found some rumors going around about Yurezz Homes. I called and called, and there was no answer. My husband and I decided to drive up there on Friday. It was like the 14th, 15th of June. I should probably know that date. I don't right off the top of my head. I'm a little frazzled at this moment. When we went up there was a sign on the door that said they were closed due to system outage. I got a little concerned, so I searched up some people on Facebook and reached out to them. And I did some more searching, where I came across a group. And what I found out is that the owner of Yurezz Homes, Mr. Richard Altman, out of Baxley, Georgia, shut down all of his locations. He then called me because I got very upset and told me that it was just temporary. He had over 200 homes to finish. He was getting dissatisfied customers, and he wanted to make sure that everybody got their homes. And he wanted to get everybody taken care of before he sold any additional homes. So not to worry, he was going to take care of us. Everything was fine. Well, lo and behold, it became longer and longer, and hearing nothing. And so he, because he called me, he gave me his personal phone number so I could text him. He told me he would personally take care of me, and he would call me back by Tuesday morning. Well, Tuesday morning rolled around and I heard nothing. No, it was Tuesday evening, I'm sorry. Tuesday evening rolled around and I heard nothing, so I texted him. And then I texted him again. He said, "I'm so sorry, we were so busy. Today didn't go as well as planned. I will call you first thing tomorrow morning." I said, okay. I didn't get a call Wednesday morning. So Wednesday afternoon, I sent him a text, and this began a thread of text messages. Basically, mostly for me, because he wasn't responding at first. He did eventually respond to blame the county for my issues. I live in Bullitt County. The county isn't the problem. Basically, what we found out is he closed all of his locations. He had locations of Yurezz Homes in multiple states. I'm sure you've seen it by now if you're seeing this. And again, he said it was a temporary shutdown. Well, it's not. Now he's blocked everybody. If you comment on social media, he blocked it. He shut down his social media, made it private. There's no way to get in touch with anybody. He has our money. He has our home. I called the county. The county says the title's not in our name, nor is it in their name. So that appears that our home has not been paid for. I don't know who owns it. We don't know where to turn. We filed a police report in Appling County. I was told that they are into the millions of dollars at this point from all the police reports that have been filed, and it's too big for Appling County. They advised me to go to the FBI. I don't know what to do. We're lost. We had already lost everything, and then we did what we thought was best for our family, and now we've lost our insurance money too. We don't know where to turn. We don't know what to do next. I'm not alone. I'm sure you've seen the video. There's a young mother out there, widow, who is living in a camper with her 8-year-old son and 4 animals. I'm living in a camper with my husband and 2 animals that we've rescued because we were supposed to be in our home June 1st. There are so many other people going through the same thing where he's taken their money, or they've delivered the homes and not set them up, or haven't done what needs to be done. We just need help, and we need the story to spread, you guys. We need our homes. We need our money. It's not fair. It's not right. In my opinion, he took advantage of somebody in the situation, a very desperate situation, which I feel like we were in. I think that if he was going to shut all of his businesses in May, he probably knew so. But it does appear that my money did not go towards my home. We're out over $257,000. Let me repeat that. We're out over $257,000. I don't know what else to say. I did send Mr. Altman a demand letter and told him that I would expect my refund via cashier's check last Friday by 9 a.m. Last Friday, we went to the glass building in Baxley, Georgia, which is where the corporate office is, and he was there. I texted him to let him know we were there to pick up our refund. He did not come out. All the doors were locked, and a deputy showed up and asked us to leave. If anybody has any advice besides get a lawyer, or we shouldn't have paid all the money up front, or anything that's not helpful, please, anything you can do to help. We don't know where to turn. Thanks so much for your kindness and your compassion.